What's going on, PDD fans? My name is Commander Coach of Sylveon KC, and welcome to Week 3 of the PDD. This is the Teambuilder versus Lackner, coach of the Columbus Tornadus. If I don't insert his team in the side here, where Articuno is sitting now, I shall read off the team right now. His team consists of Raikou, Latias, Infernape, Tentacruel, Slurpuff, Dredagon, Exploud, Seismitoad, Xatu, Vivillon, Crustle, and Mega Slowbro. Now, looking at the team, I think it's a good team matchup for me. However, I'm not 100% with the sets I'm bringing. And we face off here pretty soon. I mean, in the next 2 hours, we'll face off. Or probably the next hour and a half. So, I need to get used to these sets and figure out what I want to change. But this is what I have now. It may change before the match, which should go up, because today's Monday, so it should go up like Wednesday. That is what I would bet. But for the first time, we're not bringing Victini because Victini, I mean, the only thing that Victini is really good for is it just completely and utterly walls Slurpuff. However, Victini has a hard time with a lot of Mons. I mean, V-Create, we're excluding V-Create because V-Create can do a lot. However, Latias does work to it. Infernape will take a V-Create. Tentacruel will take a V-Create. Dredagon will definitely take a V-Create. Seismitoad will take a V-Create. Mega Slowbro definitely will take a V-Create. I think Crustle can if he plans for it. But there's a lot of things that can handle Victini. There's a good chunk of his lower tier bonds that Victini can handle. So I opted not to bring Victini. However, the mons that we are bringing is Casey the Sylveon, Azu the Azumarill, again, only mon that we've brought all 3 weeks. Acidace the Acelgor, Sanquilla the Claydol, Exadude the Exadrill, and Fabio Mega Ampharos. So, I originally had Flygon was going to premiere this week along with Acelgor, so all my mons would have been shown. However, I couldn't come up with a good Flygon set. And after looking through my team and his team, Mega Ampharos put in some work, and I could run a set that could really help out against his team. So that's what we're doing. So let's jump right in. First one is Sylveon. Exact same set as last week. Assault Vest Sylveon with Hyper Voice, Psyshock. That very needed Quick Attack and then Hidden Power Fire. It's not the same EVs. It's enough speed to outspeed an Adamant Dredagon. It always will outspeed Adamant Dredagon, which is really helpful. Because I can Hyper Voice it and No-Ko it. Because Gunk Shot does a lot. Because it's a physical move. And I'm not going to run defensive Sylveon just for Dredagon. Because this is my main switch into Raikou. This is my main switch into Latias. This is my main switch into not Tentacruel because Sledge Bomb. My main switch into, obviously, Dredagon. This is my main switch into Vivillon. And you get the picture. There's a lot of things that I can... I mean, if he sends in Tentacruel, I can outside of a Sludge Bomb, I don't think I could live that. But Psyshock will do a lot to Tentacruel. So that's Sylveon Casey, the captain for the team. This week as Victini is off for break. If I remember right, I face Changi next week, so I should probably be bringing Victini back. We have Azu, the Azumarill. The Azu put in a lot of work last week, and that was awesome. I mean, between Azu and Sylveon, kind of got all our kills, I think, if I remember right. Anyway, exact same set as the last 2 weeks. We're bringing the exact same set. And I thought about bringing Superpower for Exploud. However, Sylveon takes any hit from Exploud and 2-0-KOs it with Hyper Voice. So, Azu sets obviously Aquajet knockoff Play Rough Waterfall, max attack, max HP, and a little bit in speed just to outspeed things that are maybe trying to speed creep Azu. Don't know why you want to do that, but we're running Keba Berry, and that is for super effective poison moves. I can take a Gunk Shot. I can, from Infernape or Dredagon, I can take anything from, I can take a Sludge Bomb from Tentacruel. I can take any hidden power poison he wants to throw at me. I can take anything, and I can dish out a lot of damage. However, after the gunk shot, like after the Kelpa Berry's gone, I really can't do a whole lot against him. So, I can't take any poison type moves, but we have Excadrill for that. Moving on to his debut is Acelgor, aka Acidace. Focus Sash to Acelgor with Spikes, Energy Ball, Bug Buzz, and Hidden Power Ground. Just looking through his team, and our main offensive pressure for this week is yet to come, but Raikou definitely doesn't want to take any ground type moves, obviously. Latias, a Mold Breaker, Earthquake, I think almost OHKOs it. Infernape doesn't want to take ground type moves. Tentacruel doesn't want to take ground type moves. Crustle doesn't want to take ground type moves. So, Acelgor, I'm not going to use him for a lead, even though I haven't Focus Sashed. I really haven't Focus Sashed because he can, the speed tier that I put him at outspeeds everything on his team bar Scarfers. So I could switch this into his fastest mon being, I think, Raikou. And if he outspeeds me, I definitely know he's Scarfed. And then I'll be able to take a hit, throw off a Hidden Power Ground, and then be able to swap into something. But that is the plan, because the only way that we can outspeed a Scarfer is if we Scarf ourselves. We're moving on to hopefully our first mon for the week, and that is Claydol, aka Sanquilla. Rocky Helmet, Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock, Psychic, and Earth Power. He's going to... Claydol is here to set up rocks, because Raikou... I can get chip damage on Raikou. I can get chip damage on Latias. Infernape doesn't want rocks. I can get chip damage on Tentacruel. Slurpluff definitely doesn't rocks because he's going to be doing a belly drum set. I can guarantee he's done that for the past 2 times. Druddigon can take rocks. His only form of hazard removal. Magic Bounce Xatu, and if he has Magic Bounce Xatu, I will not set up hazards until Zatu's dead. Crustle can set up rocks. Seismitoad can set up rocks. Druddigon can set up rocks. Tentacruel can take away rocks. And so if he sends in Tentacruel, I can Psychic him. That does like 78, I think. It does a lot. And that way, if we can take out Tentacruel and set up rocks, that will help against Infernape. If he brings Vivillon, I don't expect him to bring Vivillon, but if he does. And then getting any chip damage on Mega Slowbro is great. Because Mega Slowbro was like 3rd, I think, 2nd. He was 2nd for week 2 in the MVP race. However, after the first match, which was Podge against Big Bad, Hoopa got 4 kills. So Hoopa right now leads the league in kills. So no natural power or natural gift ideas here. We're moving to the main offensive pressure, which is sub-SD Excadrill. If I can take any hit from Slurpuff, Bar, a Max, like a belly drummed Drain Punch. But if he sends in Slurpuff on this thing, Iron Head OHKOs it, or I can send in. I'm faster than Slurpuff, so I can OHKO Slurpuff with Iron Head. If he's a regular Slurpuff. Excadrill doesn't want to take Earthquakes. Infernape doesn't want to take Earthquakes. Latias doesn't want to take Earthquakes. Raikou definitely doesn't want to take Earthquakes. Vivillon doesn't want to take... Vivillon, Iron Head OHKOs Vivillon, which is interesting. Like before SD. And if I can set up 2 Swords Dances, I run through his entire team. Besides, I think Mega Slowbro, but I'll double Iron Head and flinch him. That's how it's going to work. And then our last mon for this week is going to be Fabio, the Mega Amp for us. He had a really poor chance in week 2, I think it was. No, week 1, where we brought him and he just kind of got sacked off to Superior. This week, we're not bringing any Electric Stab bar Volt Switch. Because, Electric really... Tentacruel, Vivillon, Mega Slowbro is the only things. And so the idea is I can Volt Switch around, so I have something that I can... A slow Volt Switcher to take hits and then Volt Switch out. Thunderwave. I want a Thunderwave Latias. I want a Thunderwave Infernape. I want a Thunderwave Tentacruel. I want a Thunderwave Slurpuff. And I definitely want a Thunderwave... That's it.